the TUDOR Pelagos FXD Chrono Cycling Edition. Long name, cool watch. Let's talk about it. But first, I'm not a watch expert, I'm just a watch nerd. So, if I get anything wrong, or if you disagree with me, or you want to just chat, pop down into the comments, and let's do it. Let's have some discourse, some nice, polite discourse. And whilst you're down there, why not like, subscribe, ding that bell icon so you never miss another video. And if you look next to that subscribe button, there's also a join button. You could click that and support us, and we'd be really happy with that. So the TUDOR Pelagos FXD Chrono Cycling Edition. We've gone, yes, we should make a video about it, to no, we shouldn't make a video about it, to yes, we should make a video about it. It was only the other day I realised it's a part of TUDOR's mainstay product lineup from now on, which makes it interesting. I'm not as interested as a lot of people in limited things that you're not going to see, things that you're never going to be able to touch or fiddle with or wear or play with. But this looks really cool, and you're going to see one eventually, which means I want to talk about it. So this weekend, I think this weekend that is currently occurring, it's Sunday the something of May 24, Juro de Italia is happening. And obviously, it's happening in Italy, and it's going to take cyclists 140 kilometers around Italy, and blah, 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 cycling things. It's essentially the Italian Tour de France. I don't really care. What I care about is the watch. TUDOR, they have a pro cycling team. And as they've done a couple times recently, for example, with the Red Bull Alinghi project, with I guess the new pink Black Bay Chrono, but that's not really meant to be worn whilst playing football, so definitely the Alinghi. They've gone, right, you need a watch that you can use whilst doing this sport, this extreme sport. So they've made this black carbon Pelagos FXD Chrono, and I'm here for it. I think it's really cool. Obviously, I've already mentioned the Alinghi, because that's the only time thus far that they have made a chronograph Pelagos, which is obviously fairly noteworthy because up until this point, it was the only way of getting a chronograph Pelagos within TUDOR's product lineup. But now they have a mainstay. They have a mainstay that is I think the appeal will be wider, in all honesty, because it doesn't have that extreme product branding on it. It doesn't say Red Bull around the inner bezel, it's not blue and red, it's just black with white hour markers and hands with a little bit of red, so it's a lot more understated. It's very similar in all of its technical aspects and its size and everything to the preceding Red Bull edition. It's a 43mm matte carbon case, an automatic chronograph movement, and the chronograph movement specifically, if you're interested, 70-hour power reserve, it's a 4 Hz movement. Yeah, so it's based on Breitling's B01 movement, so it has essentially the same movement as you'd find inside of a Black Bay Chrono. It's called the MT5813, is protected to 100 meters of water resistance, and it's COSC certified. So it ticks all of those boxes. It's great for everything you need it for. There's not really a complaint on the movement department. Do you have a complaint on the movement department, Terry?
I have 0 complaints on the movement department because I'm not a movement nerd.
Not a movement nerd. Obviously, if you like in-house movements, it's not for you because it's based on a Breitling movement. There's inklings. TUDOR have recently made a watch for auction with an in-house chronograph movement, but we haven't seen it in a production, like a full production model yet, so that might be further down the line, but that's just speculation. And let's have some Lidl Coke. Or should I say cola? I think Coke is a protected brand name. Cola. It's loosely cola flavoured. It's quite nice actually, very cheap.
10?
6. But to be honest, I'd only give like actual Coke like an 8 or 9.
Diet or regular?
I drink 0.
I drink regular. I don't really drink Coke, but when I do, it has to be regular.
Regular Coke gives me gritty teeth.
I know what you mean.
Yeah. Whereas Coke Zero tastes the same without giving me the gritty teeth. And Diet just doesn't taste the same.
Diet is just pointless.
Diet is awful.
Unless it's got like rum or something in it.
Go down into the comments. Tell us what type of Coke you drink. Diet, normal, or Zero.
Or Pepsi.
Or Pepsi. Pepsi Max is an acceptable choice. Back to the watches. If you're interested in the price of the TUDOR FXD Chrono Cycling Edition, catchy ass name, I know, it is 5,275 colonial person dollars, okay? What are you looking at, Terry?
It's Arsenal against Manchester United over here.
Oh, okay.
It's 1-0 Arsenal. A couple minutes to go.
What I'm saying isn't interesting enough. Terry is watching a football match. It's bad when even our cameraman doesn't watch the video.
Sorry.
No, it's funny. I'm not complaining, I just genuinely think it's funny. So, what do I think? Well, if you're interested in some of the specifics, for example, the watch at 3 o'clock has a 45-minute subdial. It's got the running seconds at 9 o'clock, obviously chronograph hand. It's got a bunch of confusing stuff on both the main bezel and the inner bezel. It's a very nice watch. If you're interested in the strap it comes on a single piece fabric strap with a pin buckle. The case, as I said, is black carbon composite. If you're looking for some Pelagos design language, it's got those really nice square clear hour markers that screams Pelagos. You can only find those square hour markers within TUDOR's product range on the Pelagos, so that screams Pelagos. So I really like that. It really sets it apart as a chronograph. Obviously it's got the date at 6 o'clock, as you'd be familiar with TUDOR's B01 based chronograph movement. So if we're talking about dimensions, already mentioned the diameter, it's 43 mil. Thickness, 14.4 millimeter, so it's quite a thick boy. And the lug to lug is 53 millimeters. So again, it's quite long, but I think being made of carbon composite is going to make it great. Obviously, it's going to wear very light, owing to the material. It's made for cycling, this watch. It's literally manufactured with one purpose in mind, and that's to cycle. So those meters and stuff on the inner bezel are all going to help you with measuring cycling things. I've got no idea about that, but who cares about what I think? I guess it's a tachymeter, but sort of a slow tachymeter. I don't know. Overall, I think it's a really great entry into TUDOR's mainstay product catalogue. There's nothing on the watch. I think it was really good of them to put nothing on the watch that says cycling. There's nothing on the front of the watch. I haven't seen the case back, so I can't speak for the case back. There's nothing on the dial, nothing on the bezel, nothing there that says cycling edition, Juro de Italia, nothing. I'm very happy about that because it gives it that wider appeal, just makes it a cool looking, versatile watch. And as an FXD as well, it's got those fixed lugs, so obviously you can't have this watch on a bracelet, but it's going to be a beast on a range of NATO straps and stuff. It's going to be amazing for that, so that's really exciting. Overall, really good release. We're speaking about it very late, but I'm just glad we are speaking about it because it's nice to see a brand, especially a Hans Wilsdorf Foundation brand, do something a little bit cool and exciting, which TUDOR's been doing a lot recently and over the past few years. So keep it up, guys. Keep it up. What are your thoughts, Terry?
I am a sucker for black watches with bits of red on. Just looks great.
Are you?
I'm a sucker for black and red.
We'll have to get one on your wrist at some point. See how it looks on you, because some people, one person specifically I know, loves black watches, but whenever he tries them on, they just don't suit him, and he wishes they did.
My Hamilton's black suits me.
Yeah, true. Is your Hamilton like fully black? No, it's a steel case. Whereas this is like a fully black case.
The thing with the TUDOR, it's too thick for me.
Yeah, it's a big watch, 43 mil.
Puts me off.
It's a 43 mil watch, but it's going to wear smaller just because of that lightness. Yeah, I'm sure I'll see one at work at some point. What do you guys think of the watch? What's your favourite type of Coke/Pepsi? Pop down into the comments, let us know. Whilst you're down there, why not like, subscribe, ding that bell icon so you never miss another video, and you could click that join button. And whilst we're speaking about the join button, thank you very much to our channel members on screen now. You guys are the absolute best. And very quickly, just wanted to say sorry for a slight lack of content last week, just the one video. I was very ill and Ben got very, very busy. Life gets in the way sometimes, but just wanted to apologize and thank you guys for sticking with the channel. We are so lucky to have the audience that we do in such a short amount of time. You guys are the best. So to everyone, from me and Terry, watch yourselves.